This is Drive Delhi with Vidhi.
Radio 1.
You're tuned in to 94.3 Radio 1. I'm Vidhi. It's Drive Delhi and we have a very, very special guest in the studio. Welcome, Dr. Harding. Thank you so much for joining us in the Radio 1 studio.
Thank you very much for hosting me. Namaskar, Delhi.
Areva, fantastic. So he's been in India for about a year. 2 years actually, alright. And he's been to 28 cities in the country. He loves them all.
Bilkul.
And he's learned Hindi as well. And we were just talking about Andhra food. We're talking about masala chai. Are you loving Delhi? Are you loving your stay in Delhi?
Yes, absolutely. It's very fascinating to see all the contrast of the city from Old Delhi and DMC, Vasant Kuch, GK2. It's India in a city, and it's very charming, very exciting, and never boring.
Yep, that's us. Now, Dr. Harding's brought something very, very cool in our city. It's Bonjour India. Did I pronounce that right?
Perfectly well.
Yay! Dr. Harding is currently the Counselor for Cooperation and Cultural Affairs, Director of the French Institute in India at the French Embassy, and the Head Curator for this edition of Bonjour India. That's fantastic, and I want to know so much more about Bonjour India, this Indo-French partnership. I want to know it all.
It's very simple. It's the fact that we want to tell India, hey guys, we love you. We want to share with you. We want to build with you what is coming next. So first of all, I hope that all of you guys have been to the experience, which was our main pavilion describing the relationship between our two countries. You would already have seen the rock bands that we brought to Delhi, the jazz that we brought to Delhi, but do not worry, Gabraye mat, for those of you who have missed that, we have much more to come. We have tonight the stars of the ballet from the Paris Opera, very first time that they're coming to India, and it's only in Delhi, and I must say in Mumbai. You have to give them a little bit as well.
Yep, it's happening at City Fort Auditorium.
At City Fort, it's really their worst. They are the best dancers in the world, coming
Wow.
from the oldest dance school in the world. They've been performing all around. They've been, the prima donna, the prima ballerina, whatever you call it. It's a fantastic experience.
It's going to be beautiful. Well, I had VIP passes and I gave them away yesterday, so some people got lucky.
Too bad for you.
So Bonjour India is going to different cities as well, and we'll talk about that after a break. Don't you go anywhere.
This is Drive Delhi with Vidhi.
Radio 1.
You're tuned in to 94.3 Radio 1. We're talking about Bonjour India right now in conversation with Dr. Harding, who is the Counselor for Cooperation and Cultural Affairs, Director of the French Institute in India at the French Embassy, and the Head Curator for this edition of Bonjour India. There are 100 projects in 33 cities across 20 states.
Yeah,
What are these projects like?
We are completely crazy, actually. I think no country ever tried to do that, to engage so thoroughly, so largely, so deeply. But, come on, it's about sharing, it's about shaking hands, it's about developing projects, it's about merging ideas, it's about creating new platforms. So, you cannot stop. You have to go all around the country. So we are going all around the country.
And it's not just dance, it's everything.
It's everything.
It's art, it's books.
Everything. It's art, it's book, it's ideas, it's innovation, it's virtual reality, it's augmented reality, it's movies on platforms such as Hotstar, it's higher education, it's research, it's wine, it's gastronomy, it's food, it's for all the taste, and it's for also telling everybody, you might have an idea, you might have a project, you could do work in health, or you could work in mathematics, or you do electric mobility, whatever, we're here for you.
Alright, so we spoke about food, and this is something that Delhiwalas love. So what are the other events that Delhi people should look forward to, and is there a food event coming up?
So in the framework of Bonjour India, we have invited a 3-star Michelin chef, Alain Passard,
Wow.
who actually did our main gala inauguration dinner at Amer Fort, Jaipur, sorry, not in Delhi. And he will come back. He will come back in Mumbai and in Delhi. He will do 2 high tables. He will do the final gala dinner. But we would like to invite him back to India, to crisscross the country, to discover more about Indian food. And he's specialized in veg. He's one of the very few French chefs who only do veg.
That's fantastic. And we've always been intrigued by French food.
No, you're
If
right.
you had to recommend something, what would you recommend to a Delhiwala?
Go to Paris.
Alright, on that note, I'm going to go off the air and convince him to take me to Paris. Stay tuned to 94.3 Radio 1. I will continue my conversation with Dr. Harding. Don't you go anywhere.
This is Drive Delhi with Withy.
Radio 1.
You're tuned in to 94.3 Radio 1. We're talking about Bonjour India right now in conversation with Dr. Harding, who is the Councillor for Cooperation and Cultural Affairs, Director of the French Institute in India at the French Embassy, and the head curator for this edition of Bonjour India.
Well, if I have to pick a favorite, my favorite will be the experience, because the experience is something that nobody never did nowhere about, telling the history, telling the truth about a relationship, but in a very modern, interactive way. So far, 5 days in Delhi, 9 days in Mumbai, we got 55, half a lakh already visitors, which I think is a kind of world record. It will now travel to Kolkata because we also have a deep heart for our Bengali friends. They say that the Bengalis are the French of India.
That is true, actually.
Yeah, we expect more than 1 lakh visitors. And the reaction of, the students of schools, public schools, private to government schools in Delhi, when they saw that, when they felt that, for me was a blessing. I was not completely wrong.
More events coming up in Delhi?
Oh yes, you have jazz again with Hailin.
I'm going to be there for that night. That is 14th, right?
Yes, absolutely. Be there because that's quite the new French jazz scene, and she's extremely good. Self-taught. Self-taught and extremely good. Actually.
That's fantastic.
Then on the 24th of February, and that's for absolutely everyone. So come with the grandmother, come with the granddaughter. Doesn't matter. Probably at India Gate, 24th around 6 p.m. Celestial Carrions, which is a magic art in the public space. I cannot tell you much because it should come as a surprise.
You chose the perfect venue.
Well, it's the best. It's India Gate.
Well, thank you so much for joining us. And before I say bye-bye and tata, can you teach me something in French? Like, I'd want to learn something apart from Bonjour India.
You mean like Danyavat or Hamilange?
I don't have to teach him anything now. How about you teach me something?
Well, just say, I love you, je t'aime, and à bientôt. See you soon.
À bientôt.
À bientôt.
À bientôt.
Perfect, almost. À bientôt, bientôt.
I'll just try and practice it later.
Yes,
off the air.
French is very easy, but put it's like shifting from Malayalam to, Marathi. You just have to adjust to a little bit pronunciation. Bientôt.
Bientôt.
Parfait.
All right. Yay. Thank you so much, Dr. Harding. Have a good day. And I will see you soon.